Shelley Hofberg is a clairvoyant, medium, pet psychic, and tarot reader. She does not ask for the details about your life, but primarily relies on her gift of clairvoyance to receive the psychic insights that will be the most helpful to you about your soulmate, relationships, money concerns, and your career path. As a pet psychic, she will receive insights about what your pet or pets wants you to know. As a medium, she will connect with your loved ones on the other side. Shelley Hofberg is the host of the Psychic Horizon radio show, produced by Goldilocks Productions and presented on Blog Talk Radio, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Shelley brings together the pioneers and visionary teachers to share with you some of the most enlightening knowledge that is out there today to expand your horizons and open the paths to higher consciousness.
Welcome to the Psychic Horizon Show. I'm your host, Psychic Shelley Hofberg, and today's special guest is Carl Jung, who will be talking about the tarot and doing tarot readings for you. And before I bring on Carl, I want to make some quick announcements that Carl Jung and myself will be at the School of Multidimensional Healing and Science Psychic Fair in Irvine, California, this coming Saturday and on October 28th. And the fair is from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And October 7th will be at the Learning Light Foundation Psychic Fair from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with Carl Jung and myself. And on October 14th will be at the Learning Light Foundation. On October 7th, I'll be at the New Earth Expo in Orange County. And on October 15th, I'll be at Pagan Pride in Long Beach at Lakeshore Park. And on October 22nd, I'll be at the Carl Jung and myself will be at the Soul Fest Psychic Fair in Irvine. And I just want to announce my guests really quickly here. That on October 5th, Tyler Bowman will be talking about the crystal ball. And October 12th, numerologist psychic Jeremy Ryden will be my guest. He's the author of The Great Method, Your Intuitive Destiny Guide, and Your Soul Story, How to Create the Life You Want. And on October 19th, I have Brian Ross, who's a medium and the host of the Magical Journey radio show that comes on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And October 26th, I have Bob Stahl, who'll be talking about angel cards. I'm now ready to bring on my guest, Carl Jung. Hello, Carl.
Hi, Shelley. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Good. I'm glad you're on the show, and it's always a pleasure. And Carl, can you tell the callers something about yourself?
Well, I'm a multidimensional psychic, which means it's been running in my family for generations. I teach tarot classes, and I do spirit circles. I do mediumship classes. And I've been reading tarot cards for about 12 years now. So I do it professionally.
And how did you get started with the tarot?
Well, like I say, the talent runs in my family. I started doing it professionally I just decided, I wanted to do it professionally. So I started about 12 years ago.
And what is the tarot deck? Go ahead.
The cards are very good. If you have psychic abilities, it's a great way to develop and use your psychic abilities. That's why I do tarot.
And what is the tarot deck, and are all decks of tarot cards alike?
No, the tarot deck as opposed to an oracle deck. So you go to the store, you'll see some called tarot decks, and some are called oracle decks. And there are some that will call themselves tarot oracle decks. They're not tarot decks. It has the word oracle on it. It's not a tarot deck. The tarot deck's about 500 years old. It started as a parlor game in northern Italy during the Renaissance, and it was adopted by metaphysical practitioners in the 18th and 19th century, and it's 78 cards. It's actually two decks. There's a major arcana and a minor arcana, and if it doesn't have 78 cards and a major arcana and a minor arcana, it's not a real tarot deck. It's an oracle deck. That's the difference.
And let's take our first caller, Carl, which is area code 480. Hello, 480.
Hello, this is Michael.
Hello,
Hi.
Michael. And Michael, how can we help you today?
Yes, I am going through an issue in regards to a settlement with an insurance company, and whenever the first law firm that I kind of went after and kind of asked, for their help and guidance in this, I guess they determined there wasn't enough money in it and dropped me. I was curious if you kind of see me getting, another attorney, or is this something I would handle on my own just to get something?
Okay, so it's really two questions. Which, should you have an attorney, or should you do it on your own? So I'm going to take, should you do it on your own, and see what the card says. I'm shuffling. It looks good for doing it on your own. I don't think it's so complicated that you can't handle it on your own. Let me see about hiring an attorney. Yeah, I don't think you need to do that. I think you're going to lose a lot of money. It might be a little easier, but I would suggest that you do it on your own. You should get some consultation. You should get a professional consultation about it, though.
Yes. Oh, no, absolutely. And I have, and they were able to tell me the people that hit me do have a high-end insurance policy. So again, when they try to play game, when you're so knowing that, because I know they're going to say, well, this person has very limited coverage, stuff like that. I know the truth in that sense. Right. So as a negotiating tact for that. But no, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel that you're going to win the settlement case, and they are going to lie. So be prepared to prove that they have what coverage they have. Whatever information you uncovered, be sure to bring that up in court, because they are going to lie. But I do see you winning, and I do see you getting a settlement.
Do you live in California?
I do.
Have you contacted the state car insurance board?
I haven't. I've called a referral service with the details of my case, and to see if kind of have them do the work for me in regards to finding an attorney.
The state board will make sure they stay legal. They can investigate them if they're not telling the truth. And I'm getting that as a message. You should contact them.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. So in the midst of conversation, and they bring up, well, they've only got the minimum amount, obviously that's not true.
Yeah, they're like a state ombudsman, and they will, if they're doing something wrong or they're lying about what kind of coverage they have or something, the state board will intervene on your behalf.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And Carl, how can Michael get in contact with you?
He can call me at 714-643-0280, 714-643-0280, or he can email me at cyoung1890@gmail.com.
And you can
cyoung1890@gmail.com.
And you could get a hold of me at 818-744-5685. 5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show today, Michael.
Thank you both.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you. I'm now going to continue my interview with Carl Jung on the tarot, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is Carolyn, area code 818. How does tarot work as a fortune-telling tool, Carl?
Well, there's two ways you can look at it as a psychic, and you can use both if you're working. One is it's a system unto itself. It's a very well-developed system on a number of levels, including psychic, psychological, and it's very practical too. And you can just read the cards based on your knowledge of the cards, or you can use it as a platform to for your psychic abilities. You can use it as you look at the card and you read into it. I do both, so that's how it can be used. And it's been developed by metaphysicians and occultists and psychics for a couple hundred years. So it's really well developed for that purpose.
And is the tarot a psychic tool?
Yes. Just like what I just said, you can use it as a way of feeding back and stimulating your psychic abilities, or you can use it as a system unto itself if you know the meanings of the card. And the meanings have deeper and deeper meanings once you get to know the card.
And let's take our next caller, Carl, which is Carolyn, area code 818. Hello, Carolyn.
Hey,
Hello.
Carolyn.
Hi. How are both of you doing this morning?
Doing great. Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you, Carolyn.
Well, I just want to know, what do you guys pick up for me in the next month or so, or if there's anything that's standing to you.
Okay, let me shuffle.
Okay.
Well, I see the potential for a romance coming, but don't move too fast with it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I see a potential for a genuine romance, but take it slow. There's a choice coming with respect to that, and I would say that's toward the end of October, early November. And I'm seeing you're going to be feeling a lot of vitality. You're going to continue to feel a lot better and have a lot more energy. It's going to get better.
Right. Okay.
Yay.
Hey.
I'm
Shelley, getting back.
still picking up the name Michael. I always pick up a Michael, so I feel that the man that you're going to meet is going to have dark hair, dark eyes, medium built, medium height, and he's going to have the name Michael, and you're going to meet him through a psychic fair or metaphysical event is where you're going to be meeting him. And I agree with Carl that it's going to be in October, November, so before the end of the year, you'll be meeting Michael. And I do feel that you're going to move, and I feel it's either this year or early next year that the move takes place. So the move takes place anywhere from October to March is when the move takes place. So you are going to be able to move. You are going to be able to sell your house. I feel that you need to get the mortgage company to tell you what your mortgage is and tell them that you're planning to move, and you need that information because I see them being difficult. You may have to get another mortgage company while you have the house just so you could have a mortgage rate because I see them being uncooperative, unfortunately. And I do feel that you're going to have more energy and vitality, and that you are going to start to feel better. I feel that your heart is healing and your lungs are healing, that there's a lot of healing energy coming to you from spirit. And Carl, how can Carolyn get in contact with you?
She can call me at 714-643-0280, 714-643-0280, or she can email me at cyoung1890@gmail.com, cyoung1890@gmail.
Thank you. Thank you both.
And thank you for calling, Carolyn.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to hear from you.
Okay.
We're
Bye-bye.
now going to continue our interview with Carl Jung on the tarot, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 415. What is the best type of deck to use, Carl?
Well, there isn't a absolute best type of deck. There are hundreds and hundreds of them. Some of them are very beautiful. So you find the one that matches your personality. But for a beginner who's learning, I really recommend the Rider deck, which is the classic deck. And most of the other tarot decks, genuine tarot decks, are kind of riffs off of the Rider deck. Not all of them, but most of them. So the Rider Waite deck is the one for a beginner or for someone learning. If you learn the Rider deck, it makes it really easy to work with the other ones.
So the Rider deck's the best one to learn from?
Yes. It's one I use in my classes.
Oh, all right. And when are your classes?
I teach a tarot class at School of Multidimensional Healing Arts and Sciences every Wednesday night at 7. And on October 5th, I'm going to be teaching at Ipso Facto. It'll start on October 5th at Ipso Facto, which is a alternative fashion boutique in Fullerton, California on Harbor Boulevard.
Oh,
and that will be at 8 o'clock. That'll be 8 o'clock on Thursday nights.
Yeah, the Spirit Circle, which if anyone hasn't gone, they should go.
Yeah, I do that every other Tuesday at Ipso Facto at 8 o'clock. And if you want more information, you can just call or email me or text me.
And tarot, how does tarot work as a self-teaching manifestation or meditation tool?
Well, the cards have a lot of psychological depth to them once you learn them. So you can pull cards as a way of meditating on how, like you can pull a card, and if you get, say, the High Priestess card, that would be a meditation on deep spirituality. And the color, the symbols in it, the figure in it will take you to that place. Or the Magician card or the Sun card, if you want to feel happy, if you're feeling a little down, the Sun card will cheer you up just meditating on it. And you can even meditate on it till you know it so well, you can meditate on it in your imagination. So it can be a psychotherapeutic tool in that way.
And let's take our next caller, Carl, which is area code 415. Hello, 415.
Hi.
And who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
This is Anne.
Hello, Anne.
California.
Anne. We're fine. And Anne, how can we help you?
I would have a question about just the end of the year, just the next couple months, October through Christmas. Anything with new work opportunities and new relationships coming in.
Okay, so there's two questions there. Let me start with the work opportunities first.
Great.
And this is for the rest of this year.
Yeah, I just believe in just short-term things.
Okay. Okay, I see. Right now, you're feeling a little like maybe you don't know, like there's nothing out there for you, but that's going to change soon. In October, you're going to get some information, and you're going to find a whole new, like a door is going to open, and you're going to find a new avenue or a new angle on your career or your possibilities, and that's going to really motivate you. And I see you finding a good job probably early, either just before the holidays or just after the holidays. But I think you'll be interviewing probably starting early December, late November. You're going to have some bites. So right now you're feeling, if you're feeling a little lack of confidence, that's going to change in a few weeks. That's going to change in a few weeks. Just
do you think it'll be through meeting a person? Like, I just don't know where to focus. I don't see things online. Yeah. I mean, is it like volunteering or meeting people, or how do I find this door?
Keep putting on your network, going on the internet, and yes, I do see you meeting somebody. You're going to hit it off with them, and I don't know, they're going to give you an idea or open a door or start you in a direction. They're not going to get you the job, but it's going to open a door. You're going to get a new insight as to how to approach the issue, and then you're going to be motivated, and soon after that, you'll have the work you want.
Oh, yeah, that's what I've been hoping for.
So I think by January, you should have, easily by January, maybe before that, you should have the job you're looking for.
Wonderful.
And Carl, how can Ann get in contact with you?
She can call me at 714-643-0280. She can also text me at that number. She can also email me at cyoung1890gmail.com. cyoung1890gmail.
And you could get a hold of me at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show, Ann.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
I'm now going to continue my interview with Carl Jung on the tarot, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 845. Is tarot a form of art, Carl?
Well, tarot itself is not a form of art. Well, it's an art, and it's a occult metaphysical art. But one thing that you can use the deck for, many people collect decks for their beauty, just like people collect posters and works of art, and there are many beautiful decks, and all kinds of subjects, almost anything. I mean, there's a Star Trek deck, there's a Star Wars deck, there's an everything deck, there's a My Little Pony deck probably. So, and there's a lot of thematic decks. There's Halloween decks, there's Christmas decks, there's fantasy decks, all kinds of things, zombie decks. So just in terms of the art the variety of art that the decks are created with is in itself a really fun thing to do.
Awesome. And let's take our next caller, Carl, which is area code 845. Hello, 845.
Hi.
845. Hello? I guess we need to go on to someone else. 845 is not there. Hello? Who do we have the pleasure of speaking?
Hi, my name is Maria. I call from New York. And she got a message from my husband. My husband passed away. She gave a message on the side.
Your husband passed away?
I'm having a real hard time understanding you.
Excuse me?
You need to speak up, Maria.
Say again?
Yeah, I'm not here. Just a minute, please.
Okay.
Say it again.
Yeah, I didn't understand what you said. Could you say it again?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I said she gave a message on the other side. My husband passed away. She gave a message from my husband.
Did you understand that, Shelley?
I didn't understand. I'm having a difficulty understanding.
I said she gave a message from my husband passed away.
Your son passed away?
Your son passed away. Is that what you said?
Right.
Okay, what's the question?
She having a message for me.
Do you want to try to connect with him? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what I can do. Sometimes it takes a little. We'll see what I can get. I'm seeing a star on the top of a Christmas tree. Does that make any sense to you?
Where you see a star?
On top of a Christmas tree.
Uh-huh. You see a star.
Yeah, maybe he's going to be really present at Christmas time. Or did he pass around Christmas time?
No, in June.
Okay, I guess maybe he's going to become, you might really connect with him at Christmas time. He might be around you at that time, because that's what I'm seeing.
Oh, all right. Okay.
How about you, Phil?
I feel, Maria, that your son is with you in spirit and that he's at peace and that he was sad to leave. But there was loved ones in spirit that greeted him. Did your mom or dad pass away, Maria?
My mother and father passed away a long time ago.
Oh, all right, because your mother and father were with him when he passed away. They helped your son to make his transition, and he was sad when he first passed away, but he's happy to be with his loved ones in spirit, and he's happy to be around you. He sees that he can still be around you, and he does want to communicate with you. He wants you to know what a great mother you were and how lucky he was to have you as his mother and how much he loves you. And I feel that there is a sister. Does he have a sister?
My husband, yeah.
Does he have a sister?
Yeah, the sister died too before my husband.
Oh, all right, because he's with the sister. He's with the sister. All the loved ones in spirit are with you, and they'll be with you during the holidays, and they'll be able to make contact or communication with you through your dreams or showing you a sign.
During the holidays, do you have big family get-togethers?
No, once, no. Just to me, my daughter, and my sister-in-law, and my nephew. 4 people.
Because I feel like at Christmas time that you're really going to have an experience of connection.
Oh yeah.
Maybe and do you have as many family members as you can get together, or friends of his, at the house, like in the evening or something one time? It'll be quite an experience for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I haven't about it. I'm not talking about it.
I think he wants to get people together. Maybe people who aren't getting along or something. If there's some tension in the family, he wants to mend it, help heal it.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
And Carl, how can Maria get in contact with you?
She can call me at 714-643-0280, or she can email me at cyoung1890@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you very much.
You can get a hold of me at 818.
Excuse me. Are you mind if I ask another question?
We only can do one question.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you,
Maria.
We're now going to continue our interview with Carl Jung on the tarot, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 831. How many people use the tarot today, and how widespread is it used, Carl?
Well, it's interesting. I don't know, probably hundreds of thousands or millions of people. Certainly almost everybody's heard of it. It's in movies a lot and stuff. But it's an interesting thing. The cards originated in Italy, like I said, 500 years ago. If you go to Italy, it's still played as a parlor game. They don't associate it with psychic readings and things so much there, maybe more than they used to. And that's the same in Spain, too. But it's very popular in the English-speaking world. So it's mainly a thing you find in America, England, and Australia and places like that, when it's used for fortune-telling. In Italy and stuff, they use our playing card deck for fortune-telling.
Awesome. And Carl, let's take our next caller, which is area code 831. Hello, 831.
Hello.
Hi.
And who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
Yes, my name is Fernando. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for taking my call.
It's nice to have you, Fernando. And Fernando, how can we help you?
I don't have a particular question. Just maybe if you get anything from the spirit that, like a message or something I need to know or anything.
Okay. Let me shuffle. Let's take a look at what's been going on and what's coming. How's that?
Sounds good.
Let me shuffle a few times. Okay. Have you been doing a lot of work lately, working a lot?
Not really.
Or are you trying to get work? Are you trying to manifest some work?
Yes.
I got the 8 of Pentacles, which is a working card, and I got the Magician card with it, which is a card of manifesting or making things happen. So I'm wondering if you're not are you looking for a job or are you looking to improve your career or something? Is that the kind of focus of your life right now?
Yeah, yes. I also want to, can I mention real quick that, it might be possible that you might pick up on my roommate's energy, so I don't know if their energy is interfering with mine. You probably pick up on them as well.
It is interesting. I did get the Moon card, which is a card of emotional instability. Is there some kind of emotional instability going on in the house?
With me, yes.
Okay. Well, I see that what you're going to need to do, because I do see money coming, but I feel like just keep moving along. You're going to have enough to keep moving forward, and I do see opportunities coming for you probably in November, December. So just keep moving forward. Don't get into getting down on yourself or worrying about getting into any kind of self-hatred or anything because you don't have a job or embarrassment. That's going to pass. But if it's making you a little upset and stuff, that's going to slow the process down of getting a job. So what I see is just keep moving forward. You're doing fine. And you'll be fine. And I do see money coming for you probably in 2-3 months.
Okay.
Improve whatever you're at. It's going to improve quite a bit, and then and that'll just be the start. I think next year will be a better year for you.
Yeah, I believe so too. This past 2 years has been a living nightmare, terrible and horrible.
Oh, I see things improving in the next 3 months.
I'm glad to hear that.
And until then, just keep putting one foot in front of the other till you get there. Everybody goes through these difficult times. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other until you get there. In a few months, things are going to get better, and it's going to continue to improve throughout next year.
Okay.
As far as your roommate's concerned, just say a little prayer of protection for both of you, and don't let it bother you.
Okay. I got another question. There's this girl I like, and I saw her on Instagram, and I follow her on Instagram. I haven't spoken to her. She hasn't spoken to me. She doesn't know who I am, but I know who she is. She's very hard to get a hold of, and she's kind of famous. And she's very far away from me, and I can't get a hold of her. But I mean, I'm kind of like obsessed with her, and I have so much emotions for her, and I cherish her, and I she's like precious to me, and I can't stop thinking about her.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
What I'm getting is what you're feeling and your attachment to her has nothing to do with her. It's about you. So it's part of you. You're looking for a girlfriend and stuff. I suggest you get your money situation stabilized first, and then you will find a woman who's maybe a little bit like her, but it's not going to be her. But that people do that. It's a way of getting to know you. If you're like get attracted to a singer or an actress or something, often you're trying to figure out something about yourself, what you like and stuff. But you'll probably find somebody closer to you. And this is a learning experience. This is a way of getting to know yourself, but it doesn't have anything to do with her at all.
So all these attachments, all these visualizations and images of her, I feel like it's her like acknowledging me, but like she doesn't know who I am, but I'm like connected to her.
No, listen, that's a part of you. Those images are in your dreams and stuff, but they're nothing to do with her. They're just they're part of your imagination, and you're learning about yourself and what you're attracted to and stuff. But it doesn't have anything to do with her as a person.
Well, that makes me feel better because I felt like I was affecting her. She was getting affected by me because, I got other attachments and they kind of interfere with each other.
Famous actors and singers and stuff have people thinking about them all the time, thousands of them all the time, and they're kind of blocked off from that psychically.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, right.
My sense of her is she's involved with somebody anyway, and the people who are famous are so busy they get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and they don't stop until like 10, 11, midnight. Their whole lives are years. So you need to. I would suggest that this is you're learning about yourself by reflecting on this woman, and this will help you figure yourself out later when you meet a woman who's a little closer to home. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And I don't think that'll happen for another like 5 or 6 months.
That's fine.
So I would work more on.
I'd
be working more if I were you. I'd be more working on my money situation first.
Right. Yeah. True. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Shelley, do you have anything?
I feel like I
see a job coming for you, Fernando, and it may take it to January, February, or March. So it's going to be a little while, a few more months before the job comes. And it looks like it's in some kind of store or some kind of office that deals with the store. The corporate office of a store or a restaurant, but the job is coming up in January, February, March. And in January, February, March is when you're going to meet a female, a young female, younger than you in age, that you're going to get involved in a relationship with. And so there is some positive changes in a positive direction for you. And Carl, how can Fernando get in contact with you?
He can call me or text me at 714-643-0280, or he can email me at cyoung1890@gmail.com.
What's your name? Carl?
Carl Young.
Young, like Young?
Correct.
Okay, are you on Facebook?
I am on Facebook.
Okay.
I'm not on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I have a Facebook page.
You're a psychic or clairvoyant or medium?
I'm a psychic. It's just a private page, though. I'm a psychic medium, and I read tarot cards, and I teach tarot.
Okay. I'll find you because I like your style.
Thank you. Did you get my? You can just text me if you want to. If you got the number. Did you get the number?
Hold on 1 second. Let me just get my notepad.
Okay.
What is it?
714.
714.
43. 0280. Oh, yeah. 714. 643 0280. Did you get that?
714-643-0280?
Correct.
Okay.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you, Carlos Jungle. Nice talking to you. I really appreciate it. You made me feel better.
Good. I'm glad.
You have a good day. You guys have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. We're now going to continue our interview on the tarot with Carl Jung, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 201. What is the difference, Carl, between the minor arcana and the major arcana?
Well, the major arcana is, it represents a cycle, like the cycles of life. It's cyclical. It's sometimes known as the Fool's Journey. So the first card is the zero card, the Fool, and it goes on a journey through these different archetypes, these different modes of life. And then the minor arcana is 4 suits. Each one is tied to one of the 4 alchemical elements, which is earth, water, air, and fire. So, for example, there's a suit of swords that is tied to the alchemical element of air. Cups is the alchemical element of water. Water is like emotions. Swords and air are like intellect and things like that. And so that's the 2 differences between the 2. One's more cycles, one's more linear and tied to a certain alchemical modality.
And Carl, let's take our next caller, which is area code 201. Hello, 201.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
what do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
It's Rose.
Hello, Rose. And Rose,
Hey,
how
Rose.
can I help you today?
I want to know, what do you see with regards to my love life, please?
Sure. Do you have anybody in mind?
No, I'm single.
Okay, but you don't have someone you're interested in, or?
No.
Okay, so you want to see what's coming along. Okay, hold on one second. I'm shuffling. Okay, I see something coming for you. Be patient. Be patient. Because there's going to be a change coming in your life that's going to open a door to meet somebody, and you're going to feel really good about it. And I think it's going to happen. I think you might meet this person during the holidays, like in December. You know, the latter part of December, early part of January, and I see a relationship coming out of that meeting, probably February, March.
Okay. Great.
So be patient until that time comes. Don't stress about it. Or don't get upset about being alone or whatever, because that kind of energy can slow the process down.
Okay.
Just feel good about being you. And I see something coming probably during the holidays or after, just after.
All right.
And Rose, I feel that the man you're going to meet is 4 or 5 years older than you. I feel he's in the educational field or a writer, either a teacher or a writer. And I feel that he is divorced, and I feel that he has his own home, that he owns a house, and he has dogs, a couple of dogs. He likes animals. And he has a son from a previous marriage that's older. He doesn't have young children. He has older children. And it does look like it's going to be a soulmate connection, and it's going to be a strong relationship, and that you will know him when you meet him. You'll feel connected to him. You'll feel like you're 2 kindred spirits. You'll feel very connected to him when you meet him. And I agree with Carl as far as the timeline of meeting him, which is December, and the relationship starting in January, February, March. So I agree with Carl on the timeline. And Carl, how can Rose get in contact with you?
She can reach me or text me. She can call me or text me at 714-643-0280. Or she can email me at cyoung1890@gmail.com.
And you can get a hold of me at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show today, Rose.
Thank you both so much.
You're welcome. We're now going to take our next caller, which is area code 610. Hello, 610. Hello, 610. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. We need to go on to the next caller. 646. Hello, 646. Hello, 646. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
We're fine. How are you?
I'm doing good.
And who do we have the pleasure of speaking
hi.
to?
Yeah, okay. Hi, you have the pleasure of speaking to Terry.
Hello, Terry. And Terry,
Hi, how are you today?
We're fine. How are you, Terry?
I'm doing pretty good.
And Terry, what is your question?
Okay, so I have a question. When I haven't started looking yet, but I'm getting ready to start looking for a new job now, and I want to see. I know I probably will be interviewing for maybe a few months, but I would like to know if you see anything coming, hopefully by the end of the year.
Okay, let me shuffle. Well, I feel like you're going to have some decisions to make. So I feel like probably like in November or December, you're going to make some decisions. You're going to be making some decisions about which opportunity. I don't know if you have different jobs or different professions, but there's some decisions that need to be made before you're going to find the job, and I see that more coming like in January or February.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense. You're going to meet some people, but I think you're going to be choosing between two different companies, which might be a bit different from each other.
Okay. Yes. Okay, and I keep hearing number 2 like in the back of my mind. So if I don't go, I'm not sure if I would go with the first company, but definitely the second company. I don't know. I just had the number 2 in the back of my head just now.
Cool.
All right, so that sounds pretty good. I'm sorry.
I feel, Terry, that the job may be marketing or public relations.
Oh, nice.
You know, it's in a different field. It's in an exciting field. It's in a company that's a large company. There's a lot of opportunities in the company. And within a year's time of getting the job, you would get promoted to another position. So, it is a job, a company that's a growing company, that's expanding, that there's room for a promotion, for you to be promoted into a different level position within the company. And I kind of agree with Carl on the timeline that it's January, February that you're going to find the job.
All right, that's pretty good because I recently hired a job coach to assist me with preparing for job interviews. So I'm getting geared up.
Oh, good. That's good for you. And Carl, how can Terry get in contact with you?
She can call me or text me at 714-643-0280, 714-643-0280, or she can email me at cyoung1890gmail.com. cyoung1890gmail.com.
And you could get a hold of me at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon.
All right, thank you. Yes, I will definitely keep in touch. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. We're now going to continue our interview with Carl Jung, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 805. Carl, is numerology and astrology incorporated into the tarot?
Yes, especially numerology, the Hebrew numerology. There are some systems that of using the cards that use Hebrew numerology, where you can look up words. Like, say you take words in English, like a word like love in English, you look it up in a Hebrew English dictionary, and the Hebrew letters are also the numbers. The cards are numbered, so you find the Hebrew letters converted into numbers, then you find the cards with the same numbers, corresponding numbers, and you can get a spread that'll tell you about, say, love, or any word you can think of that you can translate into Hebrew. So that's actually the original use of the cards back 100 years ago when the Rider deck was made by the Order of the Golden Dawn, some of those esoteric groups from the 19th century. That's how they used them. They didn't use them for fortune telling so much, but more for mystical and spiritual contemplation.
And Carl, let's take our last caller, which is area code 805. Hello, 805.
Hi, this is Donna. How are you?
This is Donna?
Yes, hi.
Hi, Donna.
Hello, Donna.
Hi. I wanted to know about a relationship as well. I'm not in one right now, and I wanted to know what you're seeing for me.
This is a relationship you're in, or?
No, I'm not in a relationship.
Does this concern a specific person?
No, I just, it's one that's coming.
What might be coming up? Okay, let me shuffle. Okay, Donna, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I'm in a store.
Okay, because it's really, I don't know where you're at, but it's really noisy.
11, 12, I'll be out in a minute. Yes, I can hear you.
I keep moving along and kind of getting along with your life and work, and I think you're going to meet somebody probably in January, February. It's going to be a very sweet relationship. It's going to be a very sweet and tender relationship. And I think it's going to have some healing for you. And I don't know that this is going to be a long-term relationship. It'll last maybe a year or so, but it's going to be very healing in a way that will allow you to open up to another relationship, which will be a more long-term relationship. That's around in 2016.
Oh, okay.
Which is going to be very nice.
Oh, good. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you. Wonderful.
It's more of a heart bond than a sexual thing.
Like friendship type thing?
It's more of a heart bond than a sexual relationship.
Oh, okay. Well, that's lovely as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I'm excited about that.
I feel, Donna, that it's going to be a professional man, and I see horses around him, so he has horses. He may be on a ranch with horses. What state do you live in?
I live in California, and there are ranches where I live in Santa
You live in northern California?
Santa Barbara.
Oh, all right. That they have horses up in the mountains there.
They do. Oh, yeah. They have a lot of horse ranches.
Yeah, because this man has horses. Lives in a place with horses, and I feel he's in his business is horses. You know, he may train horses, and so I feel you'll be doing a lot of horseback riding and a lot of outdoor activities. That he's an outdoor man, and he likes outdoor activities like camping, horseback riding, canoeing. He likes, and I feel that he'll go. And I feel he likes the beach, that he goes to the beach a lot. So
those are all things that I like to do. The beach too.
So it's going to be a very active relationship, and I kind of feel February, March is when you're going to get involved in the relationship.
Oh, okay. Will I meet him in my town then? Probably meet him where I live. I'll meet him where I live then.
Yes, you'll meet him where you live.
Oh, okay.
And
But
Carl,
married, maybe?
What?
You see marriage, maybe?
I see marriage within 1 or 2 years.
Good. Oh, wonderful. Oh, that makes
I'm
me
not
so
sure it's going to be with this guy, though. I think it's going to be with somebody else later.
Okay. All right. Take care.
You're welcome.
Thank you for calling, Donna.
Thank you.
I wanted to thank Carl Young for being my special guest on the Psychic Horizon show today. I wanted to thank Tiffany White, Sage Woman of Goldilocks Production, for producing the Psychic Horizon show. And I want to thank all the callers who participated in the Psychic Horizon show. Thank you for calling, Carl, and have a
You're
great
welcome.
weekend.
You too. It's always a great pleasure to be on your show.
Thank you, Carl.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.